First and foremost, welcome to the experience. I'm your host, Stephen the Dream. This is This, That, and the Third interview series. Want to give a huge shout out to No Stress Sound Academy for housing the interview today. Make sure anytime you're in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, you're looking for a stress-free quality recording session, you come to No Stress Sound Academy. Huge shout out to Teasy LaFleur, Teasy the Adventure behind the scenes, behind the camera. I got a very special guest in the building with me today, man. I've been watching this dude do his thing for a long time. The come up is real. I tell you, the come up is real. You just got to stay down. You keep grinding. And when your time comes, you got to be able to shine and really put out there what you do. And I tell you, Artty Drako in the building with us, man. It's good to have you, bro. But I've been watching you for a minute, bro. Really, like, I tell you, like, yeah, like our paths kind of, cross early is just because I'm jumping in the scene as a media person, just trying to find my grounds, and I'm coming across different artists, and shoot, you want for early people that just promoting for everybody. It doesn't matter who it was, just tagging people, Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Early, just take me back to not even the start, but like maybe the first time you maybe 2-3 years ago, you know what I'm saying, where you was and what you was doing with it. Because I know you had already got your feet wet, you was already working, but
yeah, I was working, but I wasn't taking it as serious. Like I was looking at it like just making music. I wasn't really focused on the business side, seeing that I could really make some money with it.
Right. Early on, it's hard to kind of see that or just know that that's the play. Because shoot, we all just see the people make a song and then they pop, but it's really a lot more to go into it, a lot behind the scenes, and we'll get into that with it. But just take me to. You from Charlotte. What in particular?
I was born in Philadelphia, though. A lot
you was
of people
born in
don't know.
Philly?
Yeah, they don't know that.
What the hell? I definitely didn't know that. How long you was in Philly?
I was little.
Just a little.
Yeah. That's where like my family from. And then my mom, she brought me down here when I was a little kid. So I've been down here ever since. Elementary, middle school, high school. That's all I know.
What part of Charlotte?
Betty's Ford.
Betty's Ford, the Ford. So coming up on Betty's Ford, like what was life like? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like early on when you came to Charlotte, I'm sure, I don't know if you had processed the difference between Philly and Charlotte, but when you first got here, was it tough? Was it, you know what I'm saying? Tell me what it was for you. Everybody got their own experience.
I mean, it was tough, but it wasn't like, you feel me? It wasn't nothing too rough.
You got siblings?
Yeah.
They was with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
My sister, she was with me.
Okay.
I got a whole bunch of cousins and stuff.
Tight family, big family?
Yeah. Me and my family close.
Okay. What's the early influences on the music then? Was it older sister, younger sister? Or?
Older.
Okay, so was you sneaking listening to the stuff she was playing that you might wasn't supposed to be hearing, or was it your parents, putting you on something?
Nah, it was me with my homeboys, like my cousin G.I. Zoe.
Yeah. I was gonna talk about Zoe.
It was his brothers, his brother Fresh, and it was goddamn my homeboy C.A. They was rapping shit. And then me and Zoe goddamn, we used to watch them niggas, and then at the bus stop in the morning and shit, we used to goddamn try to write little raps and shit.
Okay, the schoolyard days.
Yeah, so we went from that, and then one day we went to the studio with them. It was a Plies beat that Who Hotter Than Me.
That was the first thing you jumped on?
First beat I ever, and then first thing I ever tried to rap on. And then I was goddamn good at that shit though.
So you feel like out the gate, you had the talent. You had or
shit, I ain't know what they told me. It was my voice. That's what it was. It was like they ain't think I was gonna sound like how I talk, and then how I deliver the rap. They were like, damn, how the hell? So, shit.
I'm gonna be real. I noticed that too, cause your songs like I tell you, like when I first heard Highway, I was like, oh, that's a big record. That's a hard song. That's hard. But then I listen to, other songs like Oppression, I'm hearing that. These is like, the sound quality of these is dope, but I'm not even like, I wouldn't expect it from you, not to underestimate you, but it is like a specific sound. Like, did it take time to develop that, or is that something you all, like you said, when somebody told you that you could just, I'm gonna stick with this, I'm gonna just.
It's like, Yeah, because it was like I started, the most stuff I went through, it was like I got to express it more through the music. Then I just started trying stuff, like trying different stuff with my voice. You know, put a little auto-tune. Then sometimes I ain't need that. Then sometimes I just want to try it without it. Let me see if I can, you feel me? I just started trying stuff, but it was like the pain, like whatever I go through, I do. That's how I get it off like that. So I just started taking different little feelings and applying it to each little song. Yeah. However I'm feeling, that's how this song gonna sound.
I know you said you had went to the studio early on. Do me a favor with the water. Dang, you know what I'm saying? We waiting to get the check. I know Aquafina. We gonna get it, though. We gonna get you one too with it. But I know you said you had went to the studio early on. Now you got a studio in the crib. You know what I'm saying? You know you making music more on the daily. Is that really the difference? Like with an artist, 'cause I think like doing this, you really gotta do it all the time.
It's on my own time. Like, when I found out how to really take off, you gotta be the CEO. You gotta be everything sometime.
Right.
And you can't be scared to spend your money because it ain't like you losing it. You just building a bigger asset. You feel me, to take off with. Like when I bought my studio, I ain't gotta go to nobody's studio.
Right.
Because I put top quality. I put money into mine. So like all I gotta do is pay my in-house engineers.
Right.
That's how I be. And when I make a song, I ain't gotta rush and make it.
Doing it on your time.
Yeah, my daddy bought me my first studio.
Really?
Yeah, he bought me my first studio.
What?
First time I said something about I wanted to do this.
So you got that support from family, or from at least for your pops early on. A lot of people, that's the struggle right there in itself, getting our parents or our folks to believe in this. You know what I'm saying?
They wanted me to do something. That's all. They just wanted me to stop doing shit I was doing and do something else. So shit.
For sure.
That's how that happened.
Artty Drako, this, that, and the third interview series. Take me to a time when the music really wasn't there for you. Cause like you say, it's it's other things that you might have been doing or done, but like they like off the porch. Say when you jumped off the porch per se, like what was it for you? Like is it something you felt like you had to do, wanted to do, or just
forced to do it?
Forced to do.
Yeah, cause I got that. My mama died when I was like 18. So.
Oh man, that's right around the time when we
you
graduate.
Yeah.
You still not even you a man, but you ain't really. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the damn.
And he came out the blue, so it was one of the situations like you gotta grow up real fast. So that's what that was. And then it sound crazy, but that's when my music started really. You feel me? Because that was like a real pain.
You was making a different type of music then, really.
Yeah.
What was that? If you remember, what was that first? And it might not even been about her or whatever. What was that first time in the studio? Maybe you went back in. Did you have to channel some things? Have you made a song that maybe?
Nah, it took a minute to go back in.
That's yeah.
But when you go back in, it's like that was the relief. Like shit, nigga, that's my piece right there. Right. I feel better just talking, saying little words or something that'll bring back a memory or shit like that. It wasn't. You feel me?
Who's Artty Drako listening to when he in the car?
Now or then?
Right now. It could be mainstream. It could be, the home. Like what it might be somebody we don't even expect. Like what you turning on. It might be yourself, other than yourself. What you put on and listen to.
From here or other places?
I'm about to ride in the car with you. Let's go. What we listening to?
Shit.
And it's more one of them questions like,
I like to listen to people that I'm close to, like I got relationships with. So if I'm bumping your shit, I fuck with. I'm bumping Pooh, cause I fuck with his brother. I just did a song with his brother and shit.
That's all.
Baby Shiesty.
Baby Shiesty.
Yeah. So I fuck with him.
Okay.
And the whole little CGE, I'm rocking this shit. And Money Bag for sure. But I got niggas, other motherfuckers too. I be listening to.
Artty Drako listen to like R&B. Old school?
Yeah, I listen to R&B. I listen to goddamn.
Full of it. Put me on.
Smokey.
Okay. Put me on.
I listen to David Ruffin. Wish It Would Rain. That's my shit.
Ain't nobody gonna see you, David.
I'm a oldie. That's what I ride to. Like I smoke and hit the highway.
For sure.
Shit like that.
You mentioned Baby Shiesty. I know that don't come without being able to move around. You know what I'm saying? Being able to politic with the right folks. tell me where like, you know, besides, you know, with that, tell me about that experience for one. But like, where the music's taking you so far? Like, give me a place where you've been like, Artty Drako ain't supposed to be here. Like,
When I seen Gucci.
When you seen where was that
at
at?
the Indie Festival in the A.
Okay. You
Shit fucked me up.
what happened?
We just on stage, you feel me? And it's like, shit, that's Gucci coming out. It's like, that's when I felt like I was around the right people.
Yeah.
And then I'm on stage with the same rappers with, you know, Quality Control, goddamn, all of it, everybody up there and shit. So it's like, shit, yeah. Shout out to Baby Coach. I ain't know that nigga was in back here. Nigga, he playing it cool the whole time. I'm like, damn.
I don't be chilling, you know what I'm saying? They cooling.
Shit'll show you how to act though when when you're around certain shit. That's all.
You were in Charlotte, you know, from Charlotte essentially. Now you know that's what it is, but it's like it's the music ain't expanded all the way yet. We ain't, you know, certain people have gotten to a level, but like, do you get caught up in being the biggest in the city? Cause like I don't really see you, you know, seem like you caught up in it. And maybe that's just me not seeing certain things. But do you, because you go to certain places, are you connected in other areas? Do you feel like it's bigger, or what's your thought on it?
You'll get, you know, certain shit you be around, but you can't. It's like you can't show it. You know what I'm saying? Because the moment you start showing that shit, motherfuckers start hating, man. You just gotta go with the flow. That's what I'm learning. Anytime I ever try to force this rap shit on the people, or force a look or image, and trying to, that shit don't work. It's like when I start minding my business and just trying to build my own shit. And then now when I go play, that's why I go places, because I want to see if it's the same reaction here, and it don't be. So that shit just be like at home, like with certain, like, if you feel like you ain't getting enough attention. Like what you just said, the biggest shit of shit, that shit fucked me up, because it's like, shit, a lot of people will tell me that, but they won't acknowledge that. Like, it's a lot of other rappers that's big that I put on the scale like me, like Frank and CBs. Them niggas don't get.
And I see you got connect, you know what I'm saying?
And then we, you know, niggas in their own lane, but I pay homage to niggas I know, like, damn. And you feel me? I don't even want to name drop shit like that.
Because like I say, like, we ain't took off to, you know, to a certain level to where like we got eyes on us, but it's still more to be done. So it's like, do you want to be the one to say you from here? Or do you just want to keep working and just hope that, you know what I'm saying?
This is my shit.
And you know what I'm saying?
This is my city right here,
stamp
man.
it. I mean, that's what
my
it
mama
is.
laid the rest at, man. That's all I know. Like, I don't know. Like, that's where I was born at. That's not where I'm from. You feel me? Like,
For sure.
just where I'm born. I got family, and I don't know. I got no niggas up there.
Right. But it's
you feel me? Them niggas ain't no nigga doing that to me, busting no move. But shit.
Charlotte, what?
This my city. This is where I learned everything at. You feel me? Like, for me to goddamn not be born here, you be surprised. Like, goddamn.
How much love and how much, you know.
Yeah, 'cause my mama married a hell of a nigga. Feel me? So when that nigga, when she passed, she stepped up. Feel me? So shit. That's how I'm hella in my hood off of my daddy, my
I was about to say, you seem like you got a lot of admiration for that man in terms of just what he was able to do.
Yeah, nigga. That nigga always made sure I was straight. Even when I ain't come to none of his houses, he made sure I had a room.
Yeah.
Feel me? Shit like that, man. You feel me? That's my nigga.
For sure. Artty Drako, where you get the name from? Were you always Artty Drako as well? Or was it before?
Nah. I was little Artty on fire, some shit.
Artty on fire.
Yeah.
For the real ones, the real day ones.
Money Only Mo gave me that name.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. We was in the feds and shit.
Really?
In the county, we was waiting on our time and shit. I was on a violation and shit.
Okay.
You know, bro got them. We all, you know, niggas know each other, so niggas make sure they straight. Me and bro click and goddamn. He said he started talking about a Draco one day. He telling me a story about something. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck is a Draco? He like, a Draco, nigga, tell him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in jail. I'm been locked up for months, so I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. Y'all niggas touching all this bread. I don't know shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I went in my room and I'm like, shit, Artty Drako. And I came back out. I'm like, what you think about Artty Drako?
That's crazy.
I fuck with it. I ran with that shit ever since. A lot of people don't know that shit though.
Mo,
that shit crazy.
I would have never known that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I wanna we talked, you know, we basically been talking about family up here, you know what I'm saying, putting it together. A team is important to have. Too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The right people around you, you know, surrounding yourself with people that's gonna elevate you, help you get to where you're trying to be.
Take that apple from
talk about your team and just, you know, the people involved. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy Jay in the building, man. Jay Fi.
Yeah, man. My team, they everything. My team, they everything. Because you don't get too many people who going to be dedicated to one person. That's what I learned with this.
Right.
I done went through a bunch of people saying they going to help. But for the last 2 years, I had the same people with me. And we went through everything. They see what I got, what I do for them.
Right.
For this. So once they see what I do, it's like it ain't nothing they won't do.
Right.
So when you get people like that, you got to goddamn rock with them niggas and take them niggas to another level. You feel me?
What's up with you, bro? Doing all, tell the people who you is, what you do.
Man, this J5E, man. I'm from Brooklyn. I live in South Carolina. Charleston, shout out to Charleston. Shout out to Brooklyn, of course. Me and Artty relationship built off like just rocking with each other. Came up with a plan, you know, and I said we'd come up with it. We know it take money, but it take hard work, dedication, passion. So me managing other artists, he seen how, you know, but he was like, I'm gonna be serious. And a lot of people don't understand, like, you can manage a lot of artists, but it take their grind. They take their grind. You can have the money and put it behind them, they still don't want to do nothing. It's just gonna be money put behind them, sitting there. But what we learned, the team I got, is everybody grind together. You know what I mean? Shout out to my team, you know, shout out to Stags, EG, it's a name a lot, man. Jizzle, Rissa, shout out to Rissa Charlotte, you know, I got the pleasure of meeting her, so, you know, hopefully me and her get to work together more.
I want to ask you, you know what I'm saying, just, I remember when you first contacted me, and I tell you, Artty, you know, to be honest, like, that's when I kind of knew it was a shift or a change in what you had going on, because it was, you know, so we've talked, but I tell artists sometimes, like,
I wasn't serious, though. I was just goddamn fishing.
But I mean, but again, somebody had came and said, like, yo, this is what's going on. That's what we trying to do. You know, this is what we're gonna do. Not even trying. This is what we're gonna do. And you know, we like for you to be a part of it in some way, shape, or form. And you know what I'm saying. And you know, the dots always come together when time right. But y'all just start working, and I start seeing you in places and start moving around. So I know, you know, that relationship had to come together for a reason in the right way. Give me something like maybe like the bouts y'all done maybe had to have. Not even like against each other, but you know what I'm saying, more like, damn, bro, we done had to go to battle for this because I told you this was gonna work, or maybe you was even like, this was something else. And it might be not even an argument, but just one of them things where y'all done had to realize like we had to come to this, you know.
Every situation we go through.
Okay.
Because it's like we get so many promises or people saying they can do something. I don't be thinking people be believing that we can really make that shit shake. So it's like we always make it shake. And they be like, damn, like, so it's like they don't be prepared. It don't never be like we don't be prepared. It be like they weren't prepared for us to be prepared. So they like, shit.
It's that belief thing.
Yeah, they like, shit, now they bullshit us around, or they, like, we didn't have motherfuckers tell us certain amounts to get. I'm talking about shit you wouldn't even think, nigga, and we make that shit happen. You feel me? And this ain't no, if one motherfucker got to do it, that's what's going to happen. If two motherfuckers, we all got to do it, we going to do it. But it's every situation like
the
this.
biggest thing, though, with us, though, we trust each other. That's what people have to understand. Even when things get so rough, we trust each other.
And it's a process.
And the process. That's what we had to learn. We had to learn that people have to understand when you're transitioning from a certain situation, you can't bring it in. You can't bring it in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where it's a learning process, but once you learn it, you got to really put all in. You got to really put all in. And a lot of artists got to understand that. You know, it's craft, but also take money. If you don't want to really put no money behind your career, I'm telling you now, it's not gonna work.
Ain't gonna do it, man.
Yeah, ain't nobody work, just man. Waiting to like that shit.
Yeah. But you want to put it. You want to put it in the right way, in the right places, like y'all said. And you know, I want to ask y'all just one thing. I see or connection or I see you tag them a lot, but what's the connection with like Authentic or Boom, man, or just, you know, like, cause I see, like, you will say, like, Boom, what up? Like, I even saw you put a post up, and it was like a real post, and like I don't directly know Boom, man. Like I said, I think we done an event together, but I haven't met him. But I know you was like, you ain't looking for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just really opportunity. You know what I'm saying? We here, we ain't begging. We just here and doing our thing. Just tap in. What's that situation? Or just put me on game.
That I feel like it's a lot going on. So it's like you'll never know what to believe. But I only know what I go through. So with that, it's like if you show a person so much, you want to see results. I'm not saying that it ain't no results because with them, they pipe me up. You know what I'm saying? And he be having a lot going on. But
you want more?
Like, yeah, because it's like if you tell me something, not talking about Boom, but if you tell me just the goal work,
right,
and you make the goal seem like shit, yeah, it's gonna be this. All you gotta do is you do this, and then you do that, and you like you waiting for the results because you blew this up to me. You gave me the grind. You gave me the ambition to want to chase this little dream. You know what I'm saying? I already had it, but it's like you turned it up more. So like shit.
But that's where
when people get you doing stuff and it's like you checking the list off,
right?
Going through the steps.
It's the
like
blueprint, and we going through
y'all
it.
add more steps to steps y'all wrote. You know what I'm saying? It's more loops, or I feel like certain people. If you see a person who spend a certain amount, just respect their money like you want. Like with me, I'm not asking no for no bread.
Right.
What I wanted him to see with me is like I whatever we had to do on our business, I did that. I don't owe you. You feel me? You don't technically owe me. I just paid for the services. You feel me? I ain't signing them. I ain't nothing. We got a project management deal, so it's like
okay.
He don't owe me. He don't owe me shit.
You know what I'm saying?
The real shit he said to me is he don't know me. At first, he was like, he didn't say it like that, but it was like, people expect so much, but at the end of the day, you know what I can do. I don't know y'all. You feel me? He don't know what type of person I am. But I feel like after you learn my character and you see like, shit, nigga got it. You supposed to pay that a little bit more attention. Not saying you owe a nigga anything. It's like if I show you, you say get $20,000 and I get $20,000. And you say, this what's gonna happen if you do that, and I do that, I expect that to happen because you expected me to get that $20,000.
That's facts.
And it's like, if I did what you needed me to do what I need.
Do you think Dan is? I always say like this really the key, like the relationship. You know what I'm saying? The money ain't even because I mean, like you say, like
it ain't about the money. It's like with him, I'm trying to show him like I don't want your money.
Right,
like, I want to show you that. Look what I can do in the street. I can get this money. No matter how I gotta get it, I'm gonna get this money for the goal.
But put us in position to utilize it.
It's like I just need the platform. That's what any label.
For sure.
That's what any label like.
So give me this then, because essentially, that your situation is coming and doing this thing, and like you said, they've helped and done what they've done, but really y'all been running this like an independent. In reality,
yeah, because
like
you gotta do too. You gotta like with that project management, you can't put all your eggs in one basket. That was something we were trying. You get what I'm saying? Like I didn't talk to a lot of labels about the same thing, and it was probably a little bit cheaper or whatever. But that was the start of me investing, and it put me in a good position. Like I got my own LLC. I got my own goddamn business account.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
It's like now I can get my funds for my like they set me up.
And that's really what you do. That's what it's really no like the L's in this is learns. Like the losses don't even exist because you really gotta learn.
No loss. It's really a timing thing.
Yeah,
it's a process,
but
and it's sometimes I ain't gonna lie with this rap shit. You get tendency to be like a brat sometimes. Like when you doing something.
I ain't never heard of wait. Say what you just said again, bro.
It's a tendency to be a brat. Like shit. Sometimes goddamn.
That's crazy.
Nah, cause it come with this shit. Like, bro, if I want something. I'm doing what you're telling me to do, so it's like, damn, I can see if I wasn't doing the right shit. So that's why you start acting like that. But it's a process, like shit. I'm just grateful to be dealing with motherfuckers that got
Facts.
sitting at the table and being able for this nigga to write my. He tell niggas I don't write nobody, but he'll write me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You understand what it is.
It's just a process. That's what we learn. That's what everybody understands.
How he do with other artists. I don't put that on me. I can't say what y'all situation just because he.
Every person ain't gonna do everybody, and that's
you know what I'm saying. So it'd be like
right
shit.
there alone gonna anybody else listening to that gonna take you as far as wherever you need to go because everybody's situation ain't your situation. And what one person gonna do to you, they not gonna do to another person. And it ain't to say that you know what I'm saying. That ain't even to say nothing other than like I said, your mind is on the right stuff. You worried about what you got going on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about at first I was, and that's what was blocking me from taking off on the independent side because it was like I'm so worried about what he got going on and them and all these accusations and people like you gave them this and this and this and that and look, it's showing me different people who did the same thing.
Right.
But something deep in me always tell me like, bro, don't you go out brand.
And that's
you get what I'm saying?
And that's
but there's the evolution of I say Artty Drako because I know there was a time when you would.
I definitely
my boy on live.
I would have got
that. And I ain't like you know what I'm saying. Just as a person in the back, like I never hype a man up. I'm watching, bro. I'm one of them views. I'm sitting there, but I don't know. Hope you crash. I just like, bro. Just you know what I'm saying. Whatever.
Man,
you
that
got
was
going
bullshit.
on,
That's just the energy that was around me. You know what I'm saying?
But that was the people who kept around.
Game, like what's going on? Like what's
attention?
In your heart?
Niggas just want attention.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna.
You real for understanding what it was. You just understanding in reality like what it didn't. And look where you can. Look where you at now. Look what you doing. You know
I'm
what
proud
I'm
of myself in time.
That's why I say like this whole like even this interview, bro. We could have done this months ago, years ago, and it might not have. You know what I'm saying? Been the same. We ain't got the same things to speak on. You ain't got the same people in place. You know you just dropped two visuals this last week. You know what I'm saying? This
today. Yesterday. I just shot him and I dropped one today. I'm dropping it at 10:18.
For sure. What's your favorite song you done made? Your favorite song? It might be released, unreleased. It might be old, new.
I got two.
What's your favorite?
You know the Zai. Zai is my shit.
Who got Zai?
That's you know. That's basically what my project management built around. It's just one song.
I like that song though. So I will say that's a good. I mean, you had to make the song, but that's a good song. I don't even know y'all pushed it.
That song cost me $10,000 for one, song. And that's one thing I want people to know. Like, man, I spent $10,000 on one song.
One song.
So shit. That's why y'all really don't really get too much music because it's a process when you really trying to drop a record and you trying to put some marketing, some promotion, all that shit, get that shit to go. But you gonna have to drop, and when they be saying just to drop one song, they spend $250 or $100.
Yeah,
you gonna have to get close. Like at least a third of that shit. You feel me? At least 30 ball. You gotta get invested, and then it's like once you go put that much money in something,
you
I
take
don't
it
go fuck if
serious.
the world stop. I ain't stopping. I can't stop because I'm just like a pack. It's like you ain't gonna goddamn put this motherfucking pack up until this shit gone. So it's like shit, I can't stop this shit till it's out there. So I'm a pack. I flip myself. You know what I'm saying? That's how
you understand what this is. It's just you know, the hustle is in you. It's just different products, different games, different.
And the money
things
bring knowledge. You gotta pay for certain shit. Like now, me and my dog, we know how to do some shit, some bank shit that's legit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we learned from them.
Yeah.
Learn from Boom Bang.
I know. If anything,
you know what I'm saying? I can't give y'all the sauce, but it's like it's out now. I understand. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he set me up on a level that if you use the information and you use your resource that you paid for, you know your shit gonna pop on your independent side. Never wait for the label. Even when you get with them, don't just always still do your own shit.
For sure. Artty Drako in the building, J5ENT.
I already know what it is, man. Everything trendy, man.
For sure. Before we get y'all out of here, man, I really appreciate the time. I like really on these first interviews to get into the person. I'm glad we got to talk. I want you to tell the people though where they can get what are the new songs that you got out, where they can follow you, and then Jay, you tell them any other artists that you got on the label how they can contact you as well. If you're working with new artists, if you know who you rocking with right now, Artty, I'll let you go.
Man, I got that Knock It Off dropping tonight at 10:18. You feel me? Shout out my boy B, Beniza Films.
Shout out to Beniza.
And then we're gonna come right back with Paid. I think I'm gonna drop that probably next week, probably on Friday or something. I'm gonna drop that. And you can find my music. I'm on all platforms, Spotify, Apple, everything. You feel me? Artty Drako,
Spell it for one time.
ARTTYDRAKO on Instagram, on anything, Google, anything.
For sure. Jay, what you where they can follow you? Can they reach out to you? What you working on?
Oh, and shout out to my super producer, Shield Up ENT Code Red.
sure.
My youngest Jay. I got my youngest Jay, my little artist over there. You feel me? My nephew. I'm finna pipe him up.
I see he in there learning.
Then I got my gas. I got my Gastonia brother here with me, Rizzo Dollars.
Rizzo Dollars in the
Mr. Drugs, you feel me?
Y'all know my boy Rizzo's on that
Shout out
Baby
to the
Dreams
team.
tour with me. Shout out my boy.
Shout out, man.
Go ahead, Jay.
Yo, this your boy J5E. Y'all can find me on Instagram. Type in J5, the number 5 and E. Right now I'm working on Artty. I'm working with BG. I'm working with Stag G's out of Charleston. Twan Jizzle. It's a great. Yeah, check my bio out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on my bio, go check them out. We coming hard. We grinding, and we ain't looking for no bread. We know we got sprinter bread. We just looking for somebody to match the gas with us, and we gonna do the rest. You heard? So you can type in, hit me up, J5E Instagram. Hit me up about Artty. We taking features. We doing features. We doing bookings. All my artists in my bio. We doing features, bookings. So y'all know the vibes. Everything trendy. And shout out to LOBG, free BG, man. Free the guys, man. Free everybody, man. Free the Ox too, man. They can slam right my tour. Lie, you heard.
For sure. Shout out to J5. And Artty, just, you know what I'm saying, like I said, we about to get out of here. I know I got to get you to do the freestyle for me. Yeah. But I'd be remiss if I didn't, you know what I'm saying, at least, you know, bring up, because I know he meant something to you, meant a lot to you, it's your family, but your cousin Jalen. You know
Yeah, that's my homeboy.
Who had the tragic situation in Walmart. Just what, I know you spoke a lot on it, but like, what was your thoughts, you know, just your feelings on everything? And because I know, you know, people don't speak on it a lot, but I mean, you direct family, you know what I'm saying? That's something that definitely had an impact on a lot of people, for sure. So
Shit, I do respect for his family. I ain't gonna feel me, but he was from my hood, shit. And, you know, that 1800 shit. That's my, you know, that's my section. That's something me and Zoe created. So they, you know, the younger generation, they take that shit and they run with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you hear that a little soldier from your hood or something who repping your rap group or whatever, they got some shit like that happen, everybody get mad. But at the same time, you gotta look at shit from both ends. You know what I'm saying? I had one of my OGs tell me, man, you going so hard for some shit that, nigga, you, like, why you putting yourself out there for some shit? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That ain't really, you might be mad because nigga from your hood, but don't put too much energy into it that other motherfuckers not putting into it. So I ain't understand that shit until I really thought about it. Like, okay, I get what he's saying. You feel me?
I mean, he was going hard, you know, in terms, I guess, you know.
Yeah, that's because he was from my neighborhood, and I feel like motherfuckers was. But at the same time, shit, we dug it, and if somebody tried me like that, shit, God forbid, it's gonna be the same shit. Right. I don't give a fuck if I'm out with my people or whatever. But I don't know that story. I just know, I know what I do. You know what I'm saying? I hate that it was some motherfucker came from my hood that shit happened to. So it wasn't really, you know, I was young then, so I'm mad. I'm goddamn just thinking one-sided, but it's like, shit, what the fuck would I do? So I had to put myself in both people's shoes, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to protect my nigga, but I'm gonna goddamn hold my own too. So shit, it's like, with that, you just gotta goddamn kind of let that shit just work itself out. You feel me?
Is it things that you know, like you said, you was angry, you was young. Is it things
Shit fucked me up with my music shit. Like, putting cause at the time,
it was a lot of energy that I saw going, and I tell you this, not even from a, you know what I'm saying, pick and choosing type, because that's a life at the end of the day, but it's like, you don't, when someone giving that a lot of life, you don't want to add into, you know what I'm saying, and then you don't want to look like you doing something one way, but at the end of the day, I get it, like.
Yeah, but the shit was corny, because you going on a public rant. At the end of the day, if ain't nobody put no pain in behind that shit, why the fuck is you bringing it up? So that was me being stupid and young, exposing myself, because this is a multi-million-dollar nigga.
And
you know what I'm saying? So at the same time, motherfuckers was really bullshit. But I'm a street nigga. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like at the same time, you know,
It's a lot of growth.
there's a lot with that shit. Like
but
shit.
it's a lot of growth behind what you're saying, bro. And I'm
Yeah, you
really,
feel me? 'Cause
I ain't gonna
shit.
lie. I'm glad that you able to. Maybe not something that you needed to say, wanted to say, but it's like I know where your mind at in a place where it's like, you know, to clear the air. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying. That's that energy in a whole nother area.
That shit ain't about nothing. I used to fuck with that nigga. We used to, nigga used to fuck shot me out on Twitter and shit.
Yeah.
But this one, when nigga, you don't know this next nigga finna be, you feel, but it don't even matter. Like, I feel like my cars was just like that, because at the end of the day, I love my hood more than I love a rapper or anybody. So, like, at the same time, if my hood hurting, I'm gonna be hurting with them.
Too.
And shit, some people understand, some people don't. You got some people that's like, shit. You gonna have some people that, that's shit for him to deal with.
For sure.
And, shit. I just want to work. I'm doing my shit. I'm doing my own shit, so I don't
You
be
work.
worried about that shit.
Let's get it.
Baby Shicey video on the way.
Yeah, my boy coming down. He been hitting me and shit. He coming.
Well, shit, when he come down, I know y'all gonna tee up, man. I really, like I said, appreciate y'all coming up here, spending some time with us, man. Want to give a huge shout out to Creative Eye Visuals behind the scene, behind the camera, TZ LaFlair, TZ Da Vinci.
Shout out.
Huge shout out to No Stress Sound Academy. Anytime you in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, no stress. Stress-free, quality sound recording coming. No stress.
Shout out to No Stress,
For sure. Artty, I need some bars before I get out of here, man. I need some, you know what I'm saying? Look,
You already
you know what I'm saying?
chilling.
We're going to get it in, man. But make sure y'all give us a follow at This, That, and the Third interview series for more interviews, clips, and freestyles. Make sure y'all follow me at Stephen the Dream. That's STEPHEN. THA Dream. I am the voice of the Carolinas. It's This, That, and the Third. We'll see y'all next time.